Let's talk about e-commerce, logistics, and the rule of 12. In 2017, we may finally see logistics and e-commerce converge into one. First, I want to talk about Amazon and the rule of 12. As we began this year, looking at Amazon, we see a company with $12 billion of annual shipping spend. We also saw a company with $12 billion plus of cash on the balance sheet. And finally, when we looked at the company 12 years ago, 2005 was the year that the company launched Amazon Web Services, which today, of course, has become the dominant source of profitability for the company. Interestingly enough, a few months ago, when Amazon and Uber announced plans for an app in logistics, the market value of one public logistics company dropped 12% that week. So there's a lot to watch with respect to Amazon. But it's not just about Amazon. If you look at the world of e-commerce and supply chain, we can look at self-driving trucks, the Uber acquisition of Otto for over $600 million, the Uber for Trucking app as an illustration. We can look at drones with commercial deliveries for not just Amazon, but 7-Eleven, Maersk, and others underway. We can look at online freight booking with disruptors like Freightos, 10-4, UShip, and others. We can look at e-commerce fulfillment with over $2 trillion of annual sales and 15% annual growth. E-commerce customers are driving faster and faster fulfillment, leading to same-day and even same-hour logistics solutions from companies like Amazon Prime Now, Uber Rush, Grand Junction, Doorman, and Bringg. And finally, we can look at capital invested, over $5 billion invested in supply chain in the last year. We look at tracking technologies like Macropoint, distributed warehousing companies like Flexe and eFill, last mile logistics companies like Bringg, and CRM companies like Lanetix. How to respond to all this change? Well, some smart supply chain companies are making investments in order to future-proof to ensure they will be ahead of the curve. UPS is a case in point. The UPS Strategic Enterprise Fund has invested more than $400 million in disruptive technologies and businesses, ranging from drones to e-commerce fulfillment to other areas. For supply chain companies, this will be the critical question facing everybody in the industry. How do you respond to the disruption?